Good morning everyone. It's anong araw na ba ngayon? Thursday. It's Thursday today and naisip ko lang na mag-record ng video talking about something na alam ko naman may matututunan na naman kayong bago na madadala nyo pabalik sa inyong workplace. Alright? I think it was the other day or yesterday, I don't remember anymore, when I published an article about my self-conceptualized strategy I call the Connect strategy. And this strategy is about motivating and inspiring our employees. And if you're already a supervisor yourself and you already underwent a leadership and management program, particularly a basic supervisory skills training, alam mo na malabang na-introduce sa iyo ang maraming mga concepts or theories about leadership and management. Isa na dyan yung tinatawag natin PLOC, planning, leading, organizing, controlling, and probably you also knew about other theories and models out there. Okay? And lahat naman po yan effective. Sabi ko nga doon sa article na sinulat ko, these famous or widely known concepts or theories about leadership and management, they're not famous for nothing at all. So lahat po yan effective, lahat yan sufficient para ma-direct or ma-influence natin yung mga employees natin ng maayos. Pero ako, I came up with my own strategy of how to motivate and inspire employees based on the fact that before, of course, naging empleyado din ako, nililid or minamanage din ako ng mga naging supervisor ko dati. And from the perspective of the one who's being led, ano ba yung technique or strategy na effective para sa akin? Na kapag yung boss ko, yung supervisor ko, nililid or minamanage ako this or that way, then alam ko talaga that approach, that method brings out the best in me. And it makes me be able to perform at my best level and really be able to contribute to the company. So, naisip ko yung salitang connect Kasi no matter how knowledgeable or skillful you are when it comes to leading or managing people, if you fail or come short of connecting to or with the people that you are leading or directing, then parang useless din at the end of the day. So without further ado, let's talk about my Connect strategy in motivating and inspiring our employees. Number one, isulat mo ito. You always have to connect what they do, meaning the task or the activity you assign to them, and what they must accomplish in desired result, be it an outcome or an output na gusto mo, to the bigger picture that benefits not only the person, you as the leader, but also everybody else. So anong ibig sabihin nun? Every time when we are delegating something to our employees, when we are giving instructions, when we are assigning a task or an activity for them to work on, it's not enough that we just give them the assignment. Okay, sige, ito ang gusto kong gawin mo, paki-process nga itong mga paperwork na ito, and that's it. No, that's only what they do. But if you would be able to connect what they should do to the bigger picture that will benefit everybody, everything, then mas okay yun. Pero maybe you're asking me right now, ano nga ba yung bigger picture na yan? Ang bigger picture would be, just remember this equation, para to mathematical formula. Connect what they do, plus why they need to do it, plus what's in it for them when they do it. And when you, of course, combine all three aspects, then you know you're going to be able to help that person give it his or her best shot doon sa task na ina-assign mo na yon sa kanya. So ano bang ibig sabihin nung why they need to do it? Gaano ba ka-importante para doon sa binibigyan mo ng task or activity na ma-accomplish niya yon, number one, and ma-accomplish niya yon with flying colors. Because you know what? Before a person gets to learn something, right? Something precedes it first. And that something is actually realization. If a person does not realize, okay, or appreciate what you need him or her to learn or do first, okay, then parang kulang Parang okay, gagawin ko lang ito kasi sinabi mong gawin ko, kasi iniutos mo, kasi this comes with my job, kasi this comes with my function, but I'm not gonna do this because I want it, because I need it. because I think I'm gonna get something in return. Alright? So walang lumalabas na love your job so your job loves you back. Kapag ang tao ganun ang kanyang pananaw, I love my job and then my job loves me back, then mas kumpleto rekado eh. Yung tao mas binibigay niya yung best niya sa trabaho. So once again, you need to explain to the person why he or she needs to do what you want him or her to accomplish. Alright? Hindi pa kumpleto yung ating what's in it for me. Siguro iniisip niya, ganun ba't po talaga palagi? Every time na mag-delegate kami, every time na magbibigay kami ng instructions, every time na magbibigay kami ng task for the person to work on, for our subordinate to work on, kailangan na lang i-emphasize namin yung what's in it for them, yung benefits or advantages na makukuha nila. Well, you may have a point there kasi may kasabihan na if you really desire to help the company, if you really want to cooperate with your boss, you don't need to find or appreciate what's in it for you before you could help, right? Before you could contribute, before you put your best foot forward. May point ka naman doon. Pero kasi we have to realize that empleyado rin naman tayo, may supervisor din tayo. There are times na may mga empleyado iba't iba ang personalidad eh. Iba't iba ang prioridad, iba't iba ang prinsipyo, iba't iba ang backgrounds. So there are people, whether you accept them or not, whether you believe in what they think of or not, you really have to incite that interest, that drive in them. You really have to cheer them up. You really have to motivate and inspire them first. And because people have different motivations and inspirations, one of these things would be that they have to find what's in it for them. Right? WIIFM, what's in it for me before they can do something. And with some people who are like those, you really have to do that. But you're lucky if you have star performers who can do and will do. And of course, with these kinds of people, you don't need to emphasize, all right, what's in it for them before they can do it for you. And before they can do it for you really well. Do you get what I mean? So this is the first connect strategy in motivating and inspiring your employees. Once again, if you're able to connect what they need to do, why they need to do it, or must do it, and what's in it for them when they must do it or when they get to do it, then you should be on the right track. Alright? You're going to be able to produce high-performing employees who give their best at work. Okay, number 2. You need to, remember this, you got to put this down, connect the process, meaning the steps they need to take in order to finish the job, all right, and the outcome or the output, whatever the situation is. In other words, the result. Ano bang ibig sabihin nun? Okay, let's just say na you're that type of a boss who doesn't just assign a task, all right? You also coach the person to whom you're giving the task by explaining in detail the step that he or she has to take, right? Then good for you. Ganun naman talaga yun, no? Napakaganda makipagtrabaho sa isang boss na talagang kino-coach ka pa, no? Although on the other hand, it may be perceived as you being spoon-fed, but on the viewpoint of the boss, it could also be considered as him or her simply making sure that everything goes well and everything pans out, right? Pero ang isa pang kadalasang aspeto ng pagbibigay ng task or activity sa ating mga empleyado na kulang or that we're coming short of would be not only giving the task and explaining how to do it or how to do it well, but of course describing in detail or giving the person a clear mental picture at least what kind of job and of course the quality and the quantity that come with it ang makakapagpasaya sa atin. Ibig sabihin, you need to be very specific about what for you as the boss, as the one who's going to evaluate his or her performance or what he or she did at the end of the day. You have to be very clear about, ano ba, kapag ganito ang ginawa mo or ipinakita mo sa akin, para sa akin, good lang yan. Or kapag ito ang pinakita mo sa akin, very good yan. Excellent yan. That's the kind of outcome or output that will really put a smile on my face as your boss, because I'm the one who evaluates your performance, all right, or your outcome or your output. Meron kasi mga boss dyan na, okay, Myron, gusto kong i-close mo itong deal na to sa ating client, all right, and bibigyan kita ng tips kung paano mo yan mako-close ng tama. kung paano mo yan mako-close in such a way that you would be able to impress the client. Pero, yun yung tinatawag natin explaining what the job is, alright? And the steps that the person may undertake. But the thing is, kulang pa rin yun dahil you're not able to connect the process and the outcome or the desired result you want. So, okay, ganito ha. When you come back to me and when you report how things, had gone and what the client's feedback was, then alam mo, makapagpapasaya sa akin na, you know what, if I were in your shoes that I would do it that way, ganito. Alright? Kasi may mga empleyado, no? Okay, binigyan sila ng task. Alright? And binigyan sila ng mga tips and techniques how to do it well. And then, while they're at it, while they're doing it, masaya sila. Naku, pagka-report ko ng findings ko, no? Pagka balik ko kay boss para ipakita itong aking outcome or output, naku, matutuwa yun malamang. And then, here comes the surprise. Alright? The person reports back to the boss, and then the boss, upon seeing the outcome or the output, hindi masaya. Bakit ganito ang gawa mo? Alright? Kulang. Hindi ito ang outcome or output na hinihintay ko, na I'm expecting from you. And then si empleyado, syempre malungkot siya. No? I did my best. I gave it my best shot. Pero si boss hindi pa rin masaya. Kasi yun nga yun eh. No? The reason why hindi ka naging masaya, kahit na the person gave it his or her all, kasi nga you weren't able to explain not only what the assignment is, how well it should be done, but what kind of output or outcome you're also expecting from the person. Yan tatlong aspeto na yan, parang ingredients sa pagluluto yan, dapat kumpleto yan when you're giving a task. Once again, this may be being, or rather, this may be spoon feeding, but on second thought, isipin mo rin, no? One of our responsibilities as an effective and as a highly concerned supervisor or manager would be to make sure that our employees are educated, right? Equipped, encouraged. This is not actually a topic or a subtopic of what I'm talking about today, but if I may just share what I personally call the ease of leadership. Kung gusto mo magkaroon ng highly performing and really productive employees, you need to be able to educate them with the right knowledge, equip them with the corresponding skills, encourage them with the right amount of motivation and inspiration, and of course put them in an environment that encourages or that fosters what? The fourth E, where there's genuine engagement because people are actively being involved, not only in what they're supposed to do, but in decision making. And then of course we got entertain when all the emotions are down, or rather when all the interests are down, then of course your responsibility is to cheer them up, to entertain them so they are able to, accomplish their tasks while they're having so much fun and enjoyment at the same time. So that's entertain. And then of course we have empower. All right? Kahit na rank and file or non-supervisory ang mga empleyado mo, there are times that you have to give them the power or a certain limit of authority to be able to, decide on their own, or to be able to complete things with minimal or even better yet, zero supervision. And then of course, that is what we call escorting them all the way to success. So dapat ganon. Alright? So I hope everything is clear so far. So yun yung pangalawang connect strategy natin. Once again, connect the process, the steps they need to take to finish the job, and the outcome or the output, meaning your desired or wanted result. Okay? Pangatlo, tandaan mo to. Connect your motivational and inspirational strategies mo as their supervisor and manager to what triggers their motivation. Ask yourself this question. Kailan ba ako nagkaroon ng quality time na alamin kung ano yung mga bagay na nakakapag-motivate sa mga tao ko? Once again, we're all different people with different personalities, different perspectives, right? So, may mga supervisor lagi nilang dinadahilan, no? Marami ako masyadong ginagawa, both administrative and personal technical tasks. I don't really have any quality time. I can't find that time you want me to find sitting down with each of my my people, my subordinates. Ang dami-dami niyan. Meron akong 10, 20, 30, more 40, 50, sandang empleyado. So, I'm not a superhuman being. How do you expect me to find that quality time to sit down with them and find out? Well, I guess you're just making it as an excuse or alibi, no? The thing about us kasi naniniwala tayo masyado sa time management. You know, for me personally, I don't believe in time management. Think about it. What is it about time that you can't manage? Time is constant, right? Each of us only has 24 hours a day. Kapag nag-12:01 na, the following day na yon, right? So how can you manage something that remains constant, all right? That you don't have any full sway of. So it's not really time that we're managing. It's ourselves and our priorities, our activities. What should be done first? What should be done next? What should be done last? Di ba ganun yun? So yung mga supervisors na nagsasabi wala silang makitang quality time, galit ako talaga, no? Wala silang makitang quality time para i-coach, i-counsel, or, you know, on a personal level, umupo kasama ng mga tao nila at alamin kung ang motivation, inspiration nila. Mga nagbibigay lang ng mga excuses yan. So going back to the strategy, connect your motivational strategies to what triggers their motivation. And the best way to find out, I told you just now, to sit with them. Alright? Find quality time to sit with them and ask them, uy, ano ba nakakapag-motivate sa'yo? Ano ba motivation mo sa buhay? Pera ba? Alright, the benefits that come with your compensation, pamilya ba, mga kapatid mo ba, nanay tatay mo ba, asawa mo ba, mga anak mo ba, or something else. Please let me know. Kasi yung mga answers to your question regarding those, okay, alam ko na, yan pala motivation mo. So, ibig sabihin, kung yan pala makakapag-happy, satisfied, or contented sa'yo sa trabaho, then i-adapt ko yung leadership and leadership and management strategies ko to make sure that I highly support whatever your sources of motivation or inspiration are. Gets? So that is what we mean by connect their motivational strategies to what triggers their motivation. Pang-apat na connect strategy, kaibigan. Connect them to their tasks and the company's desired or expected results. Para may similarity to sa number 2 eh. Pero yung number 2 kasi, it's talking about your expectation, your standards as the supervisor or the manager. Ito naman, you need to connect the process and the task to the company's desired or expected results. Kasi yung personal standards mo, they may be different from the company's desired or expected results. And these desired or expected results, all right, they're of course connected to what the company's wanted bottom lines are. Itong bottom lines na to, galing ito sa company's vision, where it wants to be, mission, how it can go to where it wants to be, and of course its values, all right, the everyday values that the company expects the employees to always instill in how they do their job, and in how they package and present themselves to people, especially clients. Di ba yun? VMV, vision, mission, values. And of course, hindi natin pwedeng kalimutan yung yearly directives, strategies, or directions where the company wants to focus much more on compared to the previous year and even compared to what would possibly happen in the future. Di ba ganun yun? So once again, always connect them to their task and the company's desired or expected results. This may also be similar to number 1, yung connecting them to the bigger picture. Kasi the bigger picture may be maybe the bigger picture from the company's perspective. Okay, for example, ang vision ng company natin ay to be the number 1 in what we do, whatever our line of products or services is. And in order to do that, we have to do this, and we have to do it this way, and etc. So when you are coaching or counseling your people, kailangan ganon. You always have to make sure that what they're supposed to do and how they're supposed to do it, you know, they're always aligned or connected back to the company's vision, mission, and values. Okay? So that's the 4th connect strategy. The 5th connect strategy, meron ako 10 dito, so hold on tight. Alright? Hopefully you're still watching this. Number 5 would be connect them and the management. Actually, this is very self-explanatory. Connect both the entry-level employees or the rank-and-file employees with, okay, the first-line supervisors and managers up to the senior management or top-level executives. Ito ang not-so-good reality. There are some companies na it's like they're drawing an imaginary border or wall or line between them and their employees. Parang lumalabas na mga nasa taas, mga higher-ups, parang mga untouchables. You know, parang John Cena lang, you can't see me, you can't touch me. parang parang alam mo yon, bumabalik tayo sa caste system, yung hierarchy, masyado red tape bureaucracy, master slave relationship, na parang yung mga ilustrador, then yung mga empleyado parang mga timawa, no? Sagigilid. Naalala nyo ba yon? Parang maganon Pero you know what? An environment or a workplace in which itong mga titles na to, supervisor, manager, director, senior manager, vice presidents, they're merely titles because of functional responsibilities. You know, basically, so people know who to report to, which one needs to report to a certain person. Ganun lang Titles are merely functional responsibilities. Alright, so everybody's roles, duties, and responsibilities are clear with one another. Hindi yung parang lumalabas na manager ako, senior manager ako, VP ako, you can't stand or sit near me. You can't talk to me like that. You have to get with my secretary first. Alright? I got no open door policy here. So, yun yung mga workplaces or environments in which people don't really stay long. They leave. They look for another environment na yung corporate culture parang family-like, family-oriented. Ako personally, if you would ask me, ganun yung gusto kong companies, and it's also the reason why I had left previous companies that I had worked for before. Kasi hindi ko nararamdaman yun yung parang family-like corporate culture. So connect them and the management. Ang isang magandang analogy ko dito, no? Parang let's not make our employees feel as if they're like soldiers who are left to die in the battlefield anytime, anywhere, because we don't care at all. All right, let's not make them feel that they're only how they're being viewed in the office. Okay, are as parang only as salaried employees and nothing or nobody else. Alright? Sinuswelduhan lang kayo dito. So natural lang na gawin nyo ang best nyo at work because naglalabas kami ng pera at nakakatulong yung perang inilalabas namin para meron kayong makakain sa pagkainan, para mabili nyo yung gusto nyo, para masuportahan nyo ang pamilya nyo. No? So, galing yung nakaka-ouch na scenario Pero, imagine this. No? Let's say you're in a workplace na yung boss mo parang ate, kuya mo lang, parang nanay, tatay mo lang, no? Parang lolo't lola mo lang, ganun yung trato sa'yo. Then, hindi ba yung tipong na-motivate or na-i-inspire ka palagi? Parang, naku, napakabait naman. You wanna repay the kindness, the trust, the support they're showing to you? Because it's all because of the treatment. So this is what we mean by connect them and the management. Alright? So that's the fifth connect strategy. The sixth connect strategy is connect them to opportunities. And what opportunities am I referring to here? There are two kinds of opportunities in the office or in the workplace, okay? Number one, it could be learning opportunities. Number two, development opportunities. And very familiar tayo with these two. Kaya nga narinig natin yung isang function sa HR, learning and development, training and development, di ba? So learning and development are two types of opportunities. Learning is, of course, mga public seminars, mga in-house corporate training, when it also refers to events na nag-iimbita sila ng motivational, inspirational resource speaker, di ba? Team building, tapos meron tayo mga hina-hire na mga external consultants, etc. So ito yung learning. And we want to make sure that their arsenal, their knowledge, skills, and abilities, okay, are always upgraded, always corrected, always enhanced, always improved, di ba? So yun yung learning. It comes with a job. In order to help our people perform their job according to expectations or standards, then we have to allow them to experience learning opportunities where these knowledge, skills, and abilities will be optimized. Okay? So yun yung learning. Pangalawa, development. Pag sinabing development, it may refer to getting up the corporate ladder, right? Being promoted. So yun yung ibig sabihin ng development. Always remember, meron dalawang klase ng empleyado. Meron mga empleyado na they would rather stay at where they are, no? Kasi if you would ask them, sasabihin nila, naku, kasi ayoko ma-promote kasi takot ako sa responsibilidad that come with being promoted. Okay na ako dito, okay naman yung sweldo. O lalaki nga ang sweldo pero dadami naman ang mga responsibilidad. So may mga empleyado ganun. But it doesn't mean that they're not contributing. It doesn't mean that they're not helping out, no? They would help out, they would contribute. It's just that don't force them to apply for promotional opportunities. Meron naman mga tao talagang isa sa mga satisfaction nila sa buhay ang ma-promote. For them, it's their personal basis for success na mapopromote ako, that I will be able to climb up until the highest position. No? So, always respect these kinds of people. And kapag ayaw ma-promote, no, just help them be the best in who they are, in what they do. Ganun lang kasimple. Pero kapag may mga tao naman gusto ma-promote, no, help them the same way that you were helped by your supervisor before. All right? If they really deserve to lead or manage people, then help them. All right? Because you know what? One of the true measures of being a great leader is when you're able to replicate yourself. All right? When you don't only have followers, but you also get to reproduce yourself through other people. All right? Because hindi lang ikaw yung leader, nakakapag-develop and nakakapag-produce ka pa ng future leaders. Na hindi man carbon copy mo, kasi once again, you are two different personalities or people, pero at least, di ba? In due time, these people will get back to you and thank you for you helping them be promoted or be able to get to where they are. All right? And that's definitely, no doubt, a fulfillment pagdating sa mga supervisors and managers. So connect them to opportunities, no? Marami. All right, let's focus on training and development. Maraming mga kumpanya, ano ang belief nila regarding training and development? 'Di ba? Maraming mga kumpanya, they see training more than they see training as an expense more than as an investment. Merong mga empleyado magre-request ng training. Alright? Iga-grant yung request ng management. Tapos maghahanap ng training provider, maghahanap ng training consultant, maghahanap ng company na nagpo-provide ng mga public seminars. Ngayon, pag nalamang mahal at wala daw, labas daw sa budget, hindi na lang, no? Okay lang sana kung mapapostpone until magkaroon na mas maraming pera or pondo. Pero worse, hindi na natutuloy. Pero kapag bumibili, kapag nabalitaan na kailangan daw nilang bumili ng ganitong equipment, ganitong materyales, ganitong computer, ganitong laptop, no, ganitong software, naku, bigla-bigla nagkakaroon ng pera, naglalabas ng pera. Pero pagdating sa training and development opportunities for their people to help them, be able to perform their job well, walang pera. Or tapos sa pera. Or tsaka na lang, next year na lang. No, bakit ganon? Isipin mo ito. Sige, wag mong i-train o i-develop ang mga tao mo. Bumili ka na lang ng mga software, bumili ka na lang ng mga equipment, no? Bumili ka na lang kung ano ng mga applications dyan. No? Sige, try natin. Try mo mag-operate yung mga equipment or yung mga machines na yan on their own without people. Di ba wala rin? These machines, alright? No matter how high-tech these machines can get nowadays, kailangan pa rin ng tao yan. So at the end of the day, the most important resource or asset in your company, alright, would be your people. So, huwag ka naman mag-second thoughts, huwag ka naman mag-hesitate na maglabas man lang ng konting pera man lang para naman lang ma-upgrade yung knowledge and skills nila. No? Kung meron ka mga supervisor na hindi marunong mag-lead and manage ng mga tao, i-enroll mo naman sa basic supervisory skills para naman matuto sila ng mga theories and concepts about how to lead and manage people well. No? Pagdating sa tao, huwag kang magtipid. Dapat nga, mas nagtitipid ka na lang sa mga equipment. Alright, just kidding. Of course, it's also very critical that we get the good performing or quality machines, equipment, gadgets, devices, applications, software, hardware, etc. Kasi kailangan yan sa trabaho, okay? So, connect them to opportunities. Your employees would really appreciate them. Alright? Number 7, connect their problems to their own solutions and your recommendations. No? Maraming tao natin, attendance, punctuality, not meeting their sales targets, not meeting or not aligning with their performance metrics, di ba? Pero pagkatapos noon, absent. Pagdating sa late, okay, para hindi ka na ma-late moving forward, paano mo matutulungan ang sarili mo? Third, hindi natin na-meet ang ating sales target or we're coming short. I think that's a more positive way of saying it. When we're coming short of our sales target for this month, So moving forward for next month, what strategies do you think you can rely on in order to improve your performance? Alright? Kapag nagtatanong ka ng mga open-ended questions like this, di ba, ini-encourage mo silang mag-isip eh. Paano ko nga ba matutulungan ang sarili ko? No? So, yung ibig sabihin, yung solusyon sa mga problema nila, alright, yung mga fixes sa mga issues nila with regard to performance, nanggagaling mismo sa kanila. And, studies and researchers have proven that employees get to commit more to something that came from themselves. Meaning, it's their own idea. Diba? Kalokohan lang pag meron kang empleyado na galing na nga yung solusyon sa sarili nila, idea na nga nila yung sinabi nila, tapos lulukuhin pa rin nila yung sarili nila, hindi pa rin sila mag-i-improve sa performance nila, diba? Once again, our employees commit more when solutions to their own problems, okay, came from themselves, okay? They thought of these things themselves. Tandaan mo yan. Kaya always connect your problems to their own solutions and your recommendations because you get to empower them. You make them think and think hard at that. Alright? Pero syempre, you have to reinforce it. Pag meron kang gustong idagdag, don't hesitate. Okay, maganda yan. I could already visualize na magiging effective yung naisip mong solusyon para ma-meet yung mga performance targets mo next month. Okay lang ba na mag-share din ako ng mga tips and techniques ko na I've personally proven effective when I was in your shoes before? So ganon, mag-share ka rin. And then the 8th connect strategy would be connect yourself to them. Alright? Kayo mismo ang magkasama sa trabaho. Ikaw ang boss, siya ang subordinate. O kayo pa bang dalawa ang walang connection? Kayo pa ba ang hindi close? Kayo pa ba ang hindi magkaibigan? So always connect yourself to them. Alam mo, meron ako bibigay na 3 tips kung paano ka magiging close sa mga subordinates mo. Okay? Actually, nowadays, just to positivize the word, hindi na nga natin tinatawag na subordinates yung mga empleyado natin kasi come to think of it, parang master-slave relationship no? So, I would rather call them partners, team, associates, parang ganun. So, anyways, going back, connect yourself to them. I'm gonna give you 3 tips on how you could connect yourself better to your teammates, no? Because you wanna promote a family-like working environment. Number 1, just simply be a role model. All right? May mga empleyado, or rather mga supervisors, kino-coach nila yung mga empleyado nila sa attendance. All right? Pero sila lagi ring absent. Panay vacation leave or scheduled sick leave. All right? Meron palang ganun, scheduled sick leave. All right? Panay sila, nagko-coach sila on tardiness or yung mga lates ng kanilang mga empleyado. Pero sila mismo lagi ding late. Laging ding late sa start ng shift nila. Late sa mga pag-attend ng meeting. Alright? Tapos, lagi mo silang ini-encourage or fino-force pa nga na exit mo yung sales target mo. Gusto ko mas mataas. Gusto ko yung mga performance metrics mo hindi lang na may meet, na-exceed palagi, consistently. Pero sila mismo, nagbibigay ng mediocre or average performance themselves. So is that being a role model? Definitely not. Alright? Secondly, simply show a positive attitude. Alright? Alam mo yung leader na worthy of being looked up to, worthy of being emulated, worthy of his footsteps being followed, ito yung mga tao na talagang, wow, he or she is very righteous. Right? So, well, hindi ko naman sinasabi magpakabanal kayo na talagang wala kayong kasalanan, na para kayong walang mga mancha sa mga personalidad nyo, no? We're all human beings. Pero, you just have to give it your best shot every time we're talking about attitude or your character. Kasi nga, ikaw yung leader Ikaw yung nasa taas Ikaw yung tinitingala nila ikaw yung fina-follow nila So, however you look, whatever you do, however you do what you do, okay? Let's also include what you say, how you say what you say, and how you look when you say what you say. Lahat yan, gagayahin. Lahat yan, papatternan ng mga employees mo. So, kung lahat ng mga yan ay positive, they come off very positive, then you can be assured that your people are going to be very optimistic and success-oriented themselves. So ito yung 8th na connect strategy natin. Dalawa na lang po. The 9th connect strategy in motivating and inspiring our employees would be connect motivation and the working environment. Alright? Do you guys agree na yung working environment may kinalaman para maging highly motivated and inspired ng mga empleyado natin. Pero let's first qualify. Pag sinabing working environment, are we just talking about the physical looks of the office? No, malamig, mamahalin yung mga furniture, ang ganda, parang kahit banyo, pwede kang matulog. Yun lang ba yung ibig sabihin ng working environment? Pwede, no? Working environment may refer to the physical looks, all right, the comfort and the convenience that the workplace gives, okay? Pero it may also include yung management style, yung management support, the quality of the management people themselves, all right? Pangatlo, it may also refer to the quality of the people, yung mga tao natin, all right, are working with. So lahat yan, all of these things, okay, are part of when we say working environment. So, yung bang tipong papasok ka, alright, and then you always look forward to reporting back to work kasi there's a lot of things to look forward to, ang mabait na mga boss, and then kahit na hindi mababait ang mga boss, alam mo yun, babalik-balik ka sa trabaho kasi dahil sa mga katrabaho mo, sa mga colleagues mo. O kahit sabihin na natin, hindi mabait ang boss, hindi rin mabait ang mga colleagues mo, pero dahil, you know, your creativity, innovation, productivity are fueled by the comfort and the convenience of the workplace. Parang talaga parang sarap magtrabaho no, sa ganung klase ng kumpanya. So yes, I have seen and experienced this myself. The working environment in terms of rest, recreation, and the quality of the people that you are working with, both the bosses you're reporting to and the people you are thriving in the workplace with, lahat ng yan, they all matter to help you be much more motivated and inspired to do your best at work and to contribute to whatever the company's goals and objectives are. Alright? And last but not least, eto na, ang isa sa mga pinakamahalagang connections in the workplace. Connect employees to one another. Di ba meron tayong kasabihan, no man is an island? Kahit sabihin mo loner ka or mahilig kang humiwalay ng sarili mo sa ibang mga tao sa workplace or very yung silent type, quiet type, hindi mo pa rin maiiwasan na there would be several scenarios in which you would be asked by the boss to work with other people, right? So ang isang bagay na hindi mo maiiwasan, instead of you just parang nagtitiis ka na lang, you're just putting up with it, why don't you just go with the flow, right? Ang mga tao na mas productive sa trabaho, ito yung mga tao na happy, satisfied, and contented. And one of the aspects that contributes to happiness, satisfaction, and contentment in the workplace would be yung tipong ang sarap magtrabaho kasi kasama mo yung mga teammates mo, yung mga co-workers mo. So, ang responsibility naman ng management, no, in order to connect employees to one another, pag may mga time na sobrang stressed or pressured yung mga tao sa trabaho, help them loosen up. Magpa-icebreakers ka naman, magpa-energizers ka naman. No? And one of the things that pleases us would be pagkain. No? Pag nakikita mo, demotivated or uninspired na yung mga tao mo, guys, magpapapizza ako. No? Para mga hindi maipinta mga mukha natin. No? Sige, mag-order tayo ng pizza, mag-order tayo ng pagkain, or yung simpleng lapitan mo lang sila, no? Give them a pat on the back, okay ka lang ba dyan? No? Check on your people every once in a while. It would really help them. They would appreciate that gesture of you checking on them, no matter how busy you are. So, isang way pa lang yon on how you could, connect your employees to one another. And meron pang isa, di ba? Isa sa mga paborito natin gawin para ma-improve yung teamwork, unity, camaraderie, cooperation, collaboration natin. Di ba? Team building. Aba, lahat ng tao, sino ba hindi nakaka-appreciate ng team building? Yung mga tipo magpupunta ka ng probinsya, ng resort, ng beach, and then you just simply enjoy the company of one another. No. Magtira ka rin ng budget para doon. No? Wag mo ring tipirin yung mga ganun. Kailangan din yun. No, or kahit na hindi yung mga magagastos na mga team building sa mga resorts out of town na yan, kahit pa yung bang simpleng after work or in between during breaks, labas man lang kayo as a team, no, bonding man lang kayo. So kasi always remember this, when it comes to learning and development, there are 6 aspects, no, 6 aspects. Nakikita nyo ba yun? 6 aspects, no? 6 aspects of creating, a complete package people and our employees. Educate, okay? Give them the knowledge that they need to be able to do their job well. Equip them with both non-technical and technical skills that they have to have. And then of course, nandiyan yung motivation, inspiration. So you have to encourage them. Yun yung pangatlong E. Pang-apat na E, entertain them. Dito pumapasok yun eh. Yung mga fun, laughter, chit-chat with them. Make them enjoy being in the workplace. Instead of them just, getting fed up with being in the office. Yung ba tipong Monday pa lang, nagdadasal na sila, sana mag-Sabado na. Alright? Kakadating pala ng Sabado and then magdadasal sila, sana wag dumating ang Monday. Wag ganun, ang pangit ng ganun eh. Yung ibang tipong, tomorrow I'm gonna be talking about work-life balance, National Nutrition Council. Ito yung sa mga bagay na i-emphasize ko sa kanila eh, na there's no need to balance work and life when work can be a fun part of life itself. Diba? Kasi whether we accept it or not, yung work natin, yung time natin na nasa work tayo, it eats up 70% of our time. So doon pa lang, nasa na ang balance doon. Pag sinabi kasing balance, 50-50, di ba? No, whether we accept it or not, wala naman talagang balance ang work and life eh. So what we can just do instead is to make work a fun part of life itself so we don't have to abhor it. We don't have to hate it. Correct? So ganun din sa mga supervisors, no? Make their work a fun part of life itself so they don't have to, force what is not really existing, this work-life balance thing. So there you have it. All right. So what have we realized here? What is our takeaway here? It's just basically all about connections. So go ahead and use whatever theories and concepts you learned from the books, from public seminars you attended before, from in-house corporate training you are still attending. Okay, go ahead and make use of them. They're really very helpful. All right, like what I said, they're not famous or widely known for nothing. Pero gamitin na natin ang common sense natin. That an effective leader is one who simply can connect himself or herself to his or her employees or colleagues or partners in the workplace. And kapag ginamit mo lahat ng connect strategies na ito, I'm pretty sure na bringing out the best in people, making them busy, productive, making them high-performing individuals, yung mga bagay na yan, they should never be that complicated ever again. Alright, so Thursday ngayon, alam ko, second to the last day na to sa office, no? Or sa negosyo natin, kung tayo man ay may negosyo. Pero kahit 2 araw na lang ang natitira, okay, sana magamit nyo pa rin itong mga tips and techniques na shinare ko. The Connect strategy in motivating and inspiring our employees. Alright, well, I've talked for so long na. It's time to say goodbye. Malapit na ang Christmas. Ilang araw na lang. Ano bang date ngayon? December 15. So 10 days before Christmas. So all I want to say to you guys out there is happy holidays. And may you always enjoy every minute, every second, wherever you are, be it in the office, be it at your house with your family. And without further ado, this has been Mr. Myron, the Corporate Inner Trainer Santa Ana, wishing you all the best in your life. Be educated, be equipped, be encouraged, be entertained, be empowered, and be escorted to success. Good luck to you guys. Peace out.